You only have one choice. Smoke, go to the air. On the way, Meriem, seeing Nihan's confused behavior, said, So how was your shopping? It was good. Next time I wanted to go, will you come with me? Yes. But why did you say your shopping was half done? This plastic bag doesn't show that you bought a lot? Didn't you have any money? I happened to run into my sister Behnaz. She had come to shop. I was with her when you called. If she tells my mom, it will end with Sorina. I can't shop here anymore because of my family. Isn't this mall for them? Secondly, next time we will come with the kids, especially Arusha. She managed Malad. She tried to play a bully, we will stop her. With Meriem laughing. نیهان also smiled and said, I wish I had someone like you in my life. A punch hit her arm not so hard. What? I'm driving. So what am I now? My soul? From now on, you have me. And she held Nihan's free hand for a few moments. Thank you. Upon reaching home, Meriem went to have lunch, and when she saw that she was there, she smiled. نیهان also went to the bathroom to take a shower, to get ready for work. When she came out, she was confronted with the clothes Meriem had left for her. After wearing jeans, a t-shirt, and a shirt and drying her hair, she left the room. Seeing her, Meriem said, Okay, let's go. Let's have lunch. It's better not to be late on the first day. After talking to the police, Sorina put the phone on the table. She picked it up again and called Hiva. At the same time, there was a knock on the door. The secretary and Helena entered. Sorina asked with a gesture, What? Helena said, These are the bills you asked for. And she put them on the table. At Sorina's sign, the secretary left the room. While looking at the papers, she said to Hiva, What happened? Were you able to find any trace of her? The police say they can't do anything. Because she hasn't committed any crime. Even if she's a runaway girl. She's of legal age. Wait a minute. Turning to Helena, she said, Okay, I'll look at her. Can you go, madam? I'm Bakai. Please. Helena said yes and went out. She would have liked to have stayed and listened to Serena's words. But at the secretary's glance, she quickly gave up and went to her office. Serena continued her conversation. Keep an eye on all the old places نیهان used to go to. For shopping and entertainment. She'll end up in one of these. You saw him. Just watch him and follow him. You won't do anything and just let me know. Yes, I understand. Serena cut off the ear. She tapped her fingers on the table. Suddenly something came to her mind. She should go to her uncle's house and get one of the last photos of نیهان from them. A missing persons ad with good news in the newspapers. The best way to find this fish was. He was a criminal. That he had rejected her. That he didn't want her. And someone for whom many would die. For himself and his wealth. She laughed and said, Thousands of eyes are looking for you. You only have one way. Smoke it up. This time the lot of being together fell to me. I started making minced meat stew. I set the table in the style of a classy restaurant with candles and plates and spoons and forks with paper or cloth napkins under them. Along with stemmed cherries in glasses. I wanted to get the highest score. Especially since it was نیهان's first time here. I set aside the fried potatoes and the kebabs so they wouldn't get lost in the stew. I looked at the clock. They should be starting to appear. The first people were Nawab and Malad. Nawab looked at the table and whistled and said, What have you done? These candles are killing me. I said, Thank you for your compliment. Malad also said, It's beautiful. One day we will go to a place like this with Nafas. I said, I hope so. But why a restaurant? When you get together, we will decorate the house with a romantic arrangement, both the wedding and the first meeting with Nafas in your own house. With lights that create a romantic atmosphere while eating and candles that burn.